Hey guys, welcome back to the Fight Prescription. Reached out to social media here a little bit ago and was asking my common athlete community out there, what do you guys need? What's the big topics that you guys are dealing with, whether it's injuries or training regimes or nutrition, whatever, so I could be sure I'm helping you guys to the best of my ability. So I have a lot of thoughts in my head, but really, how do you organize those, or in what order you start putting stuff out at? So one that came up was from one of my MMA Institute brethren, Jesse Gibson, man. Thanks a lot for reaching out, man, and asking. So Jesse's issue was, he says he's a little bit older. I'm staring 40 down the face too, Jesse, man. So I know that I certainly don't recover like I used to. But his issue, he said, that was his legs just stay chronically sore and tired. So what do you do about that? And he said he's been stretching and rolling. So I'll try to put these in kind of order of priority, Jesse, of what I would do. And I will tell you what I could get by with at 25, I can't get by with now. So some of the things I didn't have to be that dialed in when I was in my 20s, but now that I'm 38, I have to be much more dialed in. Yeah, I don't have my get out of jail free cards anymore. So the first one is clean diet. And I know that's a big term, something that Mike Dolce, you may be familiar with him. He's a nutritionist that serves a lot of the guys in UFC, and I agree with a lot of what Mike Dolce says. I don't think we line up on every line of the nutrition discussion, but he says earth-grown nutrients, and that I do agree with him. So really, if you can harvest it in the woods, if you can grow in your garden, if you can kill it, raise it and kill it, you should eat it. If it doesn't fit that bill, you shouldn't. So that takes a lot of boxes and packages and that type of stuff. So start with your diet. Eat earth-grown nutrients as much as you can, meats, vegetables, fruits, that type of thing. And then hydration. So the old school recommendation was 8 glasses of water a day. We still should probably be drinking 8 glasses of water, although I would caveat that with you should be adding in some electrolytes and some salt into that. So you can actually drink so much water in a day that you can actually strip yourself and actually cause bigger issues as well. So hydration science have come a long way. So when I drink water now, say every third glass, I'll sprinkle a little bit of sea salt in it and either cut up a fresh lime or lemon, depending on what you like, squeeze that in there. So now we're getting some good electrolytes and some salt in there. It does a really good job, helps to control spasms and stuff like that. So be sure you're well hydrated and you're putting good nutrients in your body. That's first and foremost. Second, then, is you have to be adding in some anti-inflammatories into your day and in your diet. Fish oil, I think, is probably the most well-researched, so be sure you're taking some fish oil. Some other common ones, turmeric or curcumin is a really popular one. Ginger, tart cherry juice is another one. Red, blue, purple fruits and vegetables category are all going to be good options of natural anti-inflammatories. Man, stay away from the NSAIDs and that type of stuff. Your gut will thank you for not taking those meds. So anti-inflammatories. Another really a good one for supplements would be amino acids. So most people take BCAAs, the branched chain amino acids, and that's fine. Leucine of those three is by far the most potent of the BCAAs, and so kind of the proposed effect of a BCAA is that's the precursor for a protein. So when you take that, there's muscle sparing, so your body can kind of use those amino acids as an energy source and won't necessarily break down the muscle tissue as fast when you work out. It's also been shown to help with recovery. My preference is actually take the if you get the money for it, they're more expensive, but EAAs, essential amino acids, that's the full profile of all the amino acids, not just the 3 that we see in the BCAAs. They're great stuff, man. And I would take a couple before you work out and a couple after you work out. So the research shows pre and post use of essential amino acids can really do a great job with controlling soreness. Past that, now we're starting to get into some more, not really gimmicky, but more less research, but still stuff that I use a lot. And Sarah in particular, man, she responds really well to magnesium. So draw you a bath about as hot as you can tolerate it and put in some Epsom salt, which is full of magnesium. That's a great cue for a lot of people. It does a good job of taking out soreness from your legs. If you seem to respond well to the Epsom salts, I'd even look into getting some magnesium oils or creams. Just rub that on your legs after you train. See if magnesium is your trick. And that same category of temperature, big fan of contrast showers. So I'll turn on a shower absolutely as hot as I can stand it, hold there for about a minute or so, and then make it as cold. So I get that crazy breath reflex, make it super cold, and that creates. And I'll go back and forth for that for about 5 minutes, minute on hot, minute on cold. And that creates a pumping effect. I think it does a really good job for circulation and seems to help with muscle soreness and recovery. Below that, I have a Compax unit. There's other types out there, but it's an E-stim machine, so I can put on some electrical stimulation on my quads. That seems to do okay. Beyond that, man, Jess, you got to look into your training program. So if you're doing too much of the same stuff and not giving enough variety, as far as you're always doing, you're doing legs every day, the exact same muscle groups every day, and you're not varying up either the body part or the location or the stimulus, so that you're not giving yourself a chance to recover. And you may need to be working in some rest days, man. I don't know what your training schedule looks like, but I used to work out 6 days a week, man. I can't do that anymore. So now I just try to get more bang for my buck with the times I'm in the gym. So Jesse, hopes that helps, man. I really appreciate your question. And Institute all day, baby. Hope this helps you guys. Leg soreness, leg fatigue. Let me know what else you guys got. This is the Fight Prescription. Thanks.